You're good.
Love you, bye.
Love you. Big game. NFC Championship. I can't hear you. You're talking too soon. I didn't hear a thing you just said. What's up?
You're good. She literally called me and she's like, I don't know about you going on Justyn's tomorrow because Carlos' appointment to get fixed is tomorrow. And I said, okay.
Weird. Alright.
Carlos is going to get fixed tomorrow and he has to go. Same thing that we did together.
Yeah. Carlos does not need you to go there. It's just getting he's just getting dropped off. It doesn't take 3 people to do that.
Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Coming up, it's a battle to
still,
represent the
don't
NFC
really need to do
in
that.
this year's
I'm streaming,
Super
by the way.
Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles.
I get ball first. I don't like that. I hate that.
For the right to head to Los Angeles,
I hate it.
Super Bowl 56.
It makes everybody slow.
It's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple
Makes
yards
kicking
shy
really
of the
difficult.
30.
Alright, we're coming. It's random. We don't get the setting. But it's not good. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to run the ball down this kid's throat. Here we go.
Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene-Nwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Whew.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give running right, Nwangu. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown.
I'm gonna run the ball all day on this guy. His D-line's not that.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready
out there
for
now.
that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
Let's go, JJ. Good play. Roll him to sleep, man.
50 yards. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Eskridge going to keep this one.
We're going to come out. We're looking to stop the run. Yeah, he's going to come out. Go by speed. Oh no, we're going to go by depth chart. ball.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
Get him started, man.
Reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 yards on the first down carry, and
I
then
have to go max coverage here.
on the second down
Shotgun
carry.
bunch coming out.
Definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
What? That's a pick, man. That's a pick. Punt me the football. That should have been a pick. I should be on the 29 right now, man.
Start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Fucking warpy. Good defense.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Bad pass. Dave, now's not the time. Sorry, this is really not the time right now.
Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
Okay.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Sure.
On the give is Nwangu. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He'll fire one downfield for Fant.
Good throw. Incredible throw.
Catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent.
Go, Keeney. Let's go. Good play. Good play. Roll him to sleep, guys.
25 yards.
Because he's a dog. Oh, no, you made me shank it. I talk back to you. Ah! Stop distracting me.
So with the missed
Dude, I didn't talk there, and that was a perfect kick.
He goes back out to kick this one off. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, poor me, right?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship.
You're throwing it at my head, bro. What are you doing? Where are you throwing it to? Where are you throwing it to, man? Go! Go, Caleb! Good play.
He gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down.
Good play,
here
man.
they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach,
Sliding right.
I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat,
Yes, sir.
uninspired. It's time to get moving.
69 yards rushing now as he's looked
69
good
yards.
in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Lance now on first down.
Fucking laser! Crown me, bro. Let's go! I said I wasn't gonna talk shit. Hold up. Let me stop.
And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their
Good defense.
lead. Elliott good with a PAT.
Shut up!
And that
Lick my
pushes the
balls.
lead up to an even 20.
Oh my god.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Shut up! It doesn't help.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start
funny.
here at the 25.
It's not funny at all. You're not funny. You're not funny at all.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown.
Nowhere to go.
Decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on.
Isn't that what
so they have to
is?
decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
You know the episode of SpongeBob, like, there's a team of seahorses? Yeah, that's what I'm questioning.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
We're stopping the run. Good, boys.
Out to the 30.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Mayfield to throw it.
Pick that. Oh my God.
Hit,
this guy's in the box.
I know this
He has no idea what's at him.
to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff.
Where's the flag? I called it a fair catch. Why is he tackling him?
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Cover 3.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 9. Lance looking to throw it. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Handoff here to Nwangu.
He got it.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Forced out to his left. Drops this off with Nwangu. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And he'll go down here.
He cannot stop the run.
82 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Nwangu.
Oh, good cut. Good cut.
Inside the 30 now to the 28.
I like that.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Lance. Touchdown!
Roll in the sleeves.
Justyn 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He just doesn't have a solution for what I'm running right now. Which fair play to him. Or not, it's not really his fault. He doesn't have the defense to stop the run, but
the 25 and down at the 28. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We usually talk about does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help? Into a double team.
Man, I honestly don't know what this guy is doing. I really don't. He's been good all season.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. First play's a run with Nwangu, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Lance's throw into the hands of Fan.
Oh, my God.
And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Way to fight, Keenan.
Touchdown! With his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Bro, this guy, I don't know if he just didn't know how to play in the Blizzard, but this does not look like the same Seahawks user that I've seen all season long. I can't even really celebrate this because I don't feel good.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
I feel like I don't know if he got in his own head or if he, I don't know, because he's been really good all season, and this is not the way I expected this game to go at all. He's played more than just Derek this season, and Derek's really not that bad. He's a top 14 player in the league, probably. The other guy that he beat, the Buccaneers, he's actually really good. Yeah, I played him earlier. I played him really close. It was a really close game when I played him.
The Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
He's going to really look to
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
because it doesn't feel good to win like this. I was really hoping for a and this is just, it's not fun. I don't know. It's just, he's not playing like he's played all season, which is really fucking upsetting.
EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always as he will start to look ahead.
He's running. He's getting a little something going now.
As he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Out there. Good user play, man.
He's corralled, but not before
if he hurries it up, I gotta call a timeout. Okay, he had me in a really bad run.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Do that.
Play fake. Mayfield, flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Probably glad that wasn't an accurate pass. Throws that it's probably good.
Logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up.
Come out. He's going to try to run the ball again. Because it was working for a little bit
there. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
This should be good to contain the run.
They go with Chubb on second down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On third down, Mayfield. Had his hands
on it, couldn't bring it in.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So on fourth down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
He shanked it. Oh, it curved back in. He barely had it. Yeah, I like the Seahawks uniforms. They're not too bad.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large
they're not
deficit.
Too bad.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
I'm really looking to try to score a field goal here quick.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
If I score a field goal here,
we'll see. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
This game away. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there in 6 seconds. I need to do it here on this play.
Here's Lance.
He made it. That's an incredible throwing catch.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Incredible throwing catch, and I get a field goal out of it.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
The kick by Elliott is good. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Dallas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Went out on a run for him again.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb.
That's a big run.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. In on the stop was Tavarius Moore.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5.
Damn, that is not good.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
I don't think
he work on those situations
or he'd be passing to him.
This is
he got the line anyway.
Seattle touchdown. Nick Chubb. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
There's literally no pressure.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up
I can
and
just
send
go out
this
and
one away?
crack rock however I want to.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangwu. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up here in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last. They'll go right back to Nwangwu. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Escaping the pressure right.
I tried to slide.
Wind up getting
right hard.
That's not there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
I think he expects me to run the ball here, but I'm not.
Shotgun now for Lance. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangwu. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
I mean, I could probably run it right up the middle here, but I'm not going to.
On play action, Lance. He's got his tight end fan. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Noah Fant, 26 yards. And the Eagles continue to roll.
44-10. 34 points.
On the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Strong close. Going to run the ball somewhere. He's trying to get out of here.
To the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense.
Watch the post.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay? Because I
had it.
Pressure
comes
and down he goes. The Eagles get there. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
I might stay in this. I'm going to stay in this and predetermined throw it.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll take this one only up to
holding
about his
Chubb in check.
13-yard
That's
line.
very important.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
I'm going to send
I know
the
the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd. Picked up for the 46. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, not
already
like
at
that.
the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and
I didn't get it off. Oh, that's not good.
Tanner
pinch block, and I didn't get the ball off.
Able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
That was
One
not
quarter
good.
remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting second.
The pressure gets to him again.
I got to punt the ball.
Tanner Muse picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
For you.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football first and 10.
More running.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I just need to get the ball off here. It's almost guaranteed square is going to be open unless he covers circle. Unless he covers it this time.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Oh, Trey Lance.
And this is incomplete.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. To give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game, just his 2nd incompletion, and we're in the 4th quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Run game again.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like my defense.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Safety? That did not look like a safety to me.
They did.
I'll take it, I guess.
1 yard line is where they got it back.
When it rains, it really does pour it, man. I feel bad for him.
This is brought in at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 129 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Lindsey.
All right.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
Protect the football
They've
at all
got a
costs.
second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Protect the football at all costs.
Left side here, that's the tight end fan. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
That's honestly fine.
Now it's Lockett.
I'm really not trying to run up the score on
possession
him,
here
so
on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
The clock out. This game could have been a whole lot uglier.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, he took a garbage time touchdown.
10,
DK.
5, and
He's just too fast.
Touchdown, Seattle. DK,
you know, just because he did that, I'm going to try to score another touchdown before this game's over.
And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Myers connects on the PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
At least try to. I'm not going to force anything, but I'm going to try to.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Yeah, honestly, man.
Carlos Dunlap just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
As it is. It's a good game, man. GG's. Going to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl bound.